Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis and plenty of shit talking, and in some cases, a lot of crying. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week are...
Chicken way! Chicken way! Go Niners.
This is Nori, your favorite Giants fan, just trying to stay alive and not kill himself.
Hey, what's up? This is Rob, the Lions fan.
Lies.
But I'll be doing the Bucks review, I guess, later.
Good evening, DJ here. Cowboys fan. Bear down.
Oh, poor guy.
Too soon, bro. Too soon, bro. It's never too soon.
This is Phil, the newly humble Jaguar fan.
London
Jaguars.
Yeah. Still humbled by that Texans loss, huh?
Yeah, that one's fun.
CJ Stroud's the second coming, looks like.
You shut up, DJ. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us this week. We're going to recap Week 4, talk Week 5, and Rob's going to give us a bye-week report card for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because despite what he says, he is still a Bucs fan at heart. Deep down.
It's a lie.
Infamy. So,
man, I hurt that man's feelings right there.
But want to start off with a bit of sports news. Tragedy did strike the sports world. Right pretty much on the last day of the regular season, we learned of the passing of Tim Wakefield, a guy who revived his career just when he learned the knuckleball. You know, wasn't making it as a first baseman and really got into his knuckleball, and then that took him a couple of World Series with the Boston Red Sox. And I know, Nori, you're on the other side of that coin being a Yankees fan, but I do have to ask what your memories are of watching Tim Wakefield pitch.
They're not G-rated at all, so
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're not monetized, so.
I mean, as a person, probably a cool dude, but absolutely fucked up player. So
Yeah. The pitch was just nasty. Just always these replays of it. It was just wow. So it's okay, Nor. You always have Aaron Boone, right? So you know. Keeping it with baseball news, the playoffs are set, and it's honestly, as of a recording, it looks like the LDS are set as well. Let me pull it up here. Obviously, we know the Rangers swept the Tampa Bay Rays, and they're going to face the Baltimore Orioles in an LDS round. The Minnesota Twins, can you believe it? They won a playoff series. Yay.
Crazy.
Forever. Yeah. They're facing the Astros in the ALDS. The Diamondbacks just completed the sweep of Milwaukee, and they're going to face the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And right now, it's Phillies are up 7-0 in Game 2 on the Marlins with a 1-0 series lead. So right now, it's looking like the Phillies are going to advance to play the Braves. So on the NL side, you're going to get a couple division matchups in the DS, which is pretty crazy. So it is definitely a weird playoffs, not seeing the usual suspects in there, but, you know, still pretty cool. All right. Now, also, we kind of mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but the NCAA has taken a few steps to shrink the transfer portal window. What do you know?
Shocking.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
current rules are basically that there's a total of 60 days where a player, depending on the sport, can enter the transfer portal. And that has changed now to 45. In essence, because of the long total, you have 45 days. But for example, say pretty much at the end of a season, you might have 30 days to decide if you want to transfer, or 30 days beginning with the Monday after the FBS Conference Championship games. You have a 30-day window in football to decide if you want to transfer. And then there's an additional 15-day window in April, whereas before that was 60 days. So this we kind of predicted this is probably going to happen, especially with what happened in Colorado, where they took full advantage of the transfer portal. So the 45-day window, guys, is this the start of what they're going to do? Is this the beginning, or is this the extent of what they're going to do to limit transfers?
This is just the beginning.
Like, you're
This
not
is the
going to
beginning.
eliminate transfers. Like, that's just not possible.
It's the beginning. They're not going to eliminate it, but they're going to continue making changes
Facts.
to attempt to nerf Deion Sanders.
Tweaking.
Now, keep in mind with the transfer portal, obviously, an athlete can only enter it once. So it's a one-time transfer with no lost eligibility. But if you try and do it more than once, then it's still sitting out a year, that sort of thing. So, yep.
What
All
I'm
right.
curious about is why are we not talking about Jimmy Butler? That man is the GOAT,
Hey,
right?
First of all, I can't wait to see all the media pictures of him in national TV games and stuff throughout the year with that.
That man channeled his inner Paramore.
Hey, man.
That's what we're talking about right
I don't
now.
know. My favorite was the Andre 3000 Hey Yeah memes that were coming out. So, yeah.
Yes.
Those are the best ones.
it was something else. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that much. I was shocked, but then I was like, no, it's Jimmy Butler.
But
I'm
you
not
have
as
to,
shocked as I
you
would
have
have
to
been.
embrace it. Like, you have to embrace that.
Oh, for sure.
I do. Excellent.
All right. Well, let's look at week 4 and how we did. So how did we do week 4? Nori,
Yeah.
13-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Nori.
Killed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Chicken Wing,
Fuck.
JC, 11-5, and then DJ, Phil, and Rob all went 9-7.
Ah,
That's
scrubs.
right.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah, silly me.
So Nori, starting with you, any picks you regret, any surprises, any of that old mumbo jumbo as we usually do? What you got for week 4?
You started with me?
Yep.
Yes, you.
Oh, this is the fucking winner, right? That's right.
Yep.
What am I surprised about? I'm really surprised that Cincinnati got their backs blown out by Tennessee. Really, really surprised about that. Yeah, I think that's my only surprise one. Everything else was kind of on point. Like Miami and Buffalo was kind of a coin flip.
Mhm.
So I'm not surprised they lost. They're both extremely good teams. I'm not surprised about Houston at all because Pittsburgh looks really bad. Kenny Pickett doesn't look good, and Houston looks really good. He's actually Stroud's on pace to break a lot of rookie numbers, so I'm really happy that I'm not as happy as you, JC, but I'm pretty happy that Houston's on the wall. So
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Normally, folks, JC would have his video camera on. I mean, I bet you JC had the biggest grin from ear to ear right there.
Oh my God. Fine, I'll turn it on right now, dickhead. So, whatever.
Wow.
Can confirm was smiling.
Some hostility there.
Can
Yeah.
confirm.
yeah, JC loves the original Houston team, so that's good.
Oh Jesus.
So yeah, no, I that's the only kind of pick. I guess you know what? I don't have a regret actually because 9 times out of 10, I feel like I would pick that team and they would do well. I don't know what's going on with Cincinnati, so they got their ass whooped. Yeah.
All right, Chicken Wing, you're next up. Your thoughts on week 4?
I regret all the picks I got wrong because Nori won.
And the world is in a right place.
Yes.
Exactly. What's back to normal?
But
Fair enough.
Honestly, the biggest surprise was how bad Houston beat on Pittsburgh. But that's it. I'm simple today.
You're simple
All right.
always.
That was simple.
Pittsburgh is still my surprise. Yeah, I was shocked at how big of a blowout that was. I do regret trusting Cleveland to have any sort of win streak going and getting a win against Baltimore after they blew it against Indy. I should have known Baltimore was going to come out fired up. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Cincinnati, yeah, that game did surprise me. Obviously, I'm happy the Titans won, but it's funny. The Titans lost 27-3 in week 3, and then they won 27-3 the following week after that. So, I'm shocked that they're still playing Joe Burrow. At this point, he's obviously hurt. Sit him out. Get him rest until he's healthy. There's no point at this early in the season, especially when you have a 17-game season. Like, he should not have been playing at all to start the season. Like, he's better off healthy down the stretch. So, it makes no sense to me why he's there. But Cincy being Cincy, I guess. So, DJ, your thoughts on week 4?
I'm going to piggyback off of that. The Titans winning, not really surprised about. It's more the way they won. At this time, I expected the Bengals to start there. We've lost games at the beginning of the season. Now it's time for us to pick things up and make our comeback, and they're just not doing it. Joe Burrow's hurt, like you said. I don't know. It just doesn't look like the same team without him being healthy. So if he gets healthy, if they decide to finally sit him, maybe they'll make a run. But if they don't sit him, we're going to keep seeing this. And yeah, the Texans and Steelers, I actually expected Kenny Pickett to step up and the Steelers to win that game, but CJ Stroud had different plans. He's a second coming, so I know JC can't wait to face him. I know he's looking forward to it. So
Look at that.
yeah, that's what I got. Those are my surprises. Outside of that, everything else, kind of fell in line.
All right. Phil?
Phil?
You there?
He's shocked about everything.
He's just shocked.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't find my mute button.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of the same surprises as everyone else. Bengals, especially, Steelers. But the one that kind of actually, it was one of my lower confidence picks. But Bears Broncos. The Bears came out with a
Oh my.
with a
There you
massive lead, and then just totally shit the bed. And so that one kind of surprised me.
And I got a funny story
I
about
mean,
that.
imagine being up by 3 scores late in the third quarter and then losing the game.
Talk to Matt
That's
Ryan
because
about that.
Sean Payton
Oh,
cut off his sleeves, bro. That's what it was. He cut out them sleeves. He's like, "Fuck this, I'm done." And he beat that
On top of
ass.
that, when you haven't won since October of last year either, it's
You don't know how to win. I understand. You don't get it.
Holy hell! Is that real
You don't know how
fact?
to win. I understand.
That's
On
real
my
fact.
scale, Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears are the only team that has not won since the Elon Musk sale.
In any of the 4 major sports, by the way. Not just football.
That's impressive.
That's a stat, bro. That's a stat.
Yep.
if there was any team that they should have done it against, it was the Broncos. With that kind of lead,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, the funny part is Sunday we were at a tournament pretty much all day for my daughter's softball team, and there's parents. One of my assistant coaches, his wife, they're from Chicago originally. She's a huge Bears fan, so early on she's happy the Bears are winning. She's ecstatic and get their first win of the season. And then I look over, I was like, she's just pissed off. I was like, what happened? They freaking blew it, man. I was like, what? They let Denver come back. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
But
She was
it
so
sucks to be her, but can you imagine being sitting in Soldier Field? Watch that happen.
Yeah.
Golly, man.
I cannot imagine how Bears fans feel right now. I know we were all sitting here thinking Arizona's going to be the team to tank, but somehow the Bears may end up with back-to-back number 1 picks. It's crazy. And
they still won't do anything with them.
yeah, so. All right, Rob, your thoughts on week 4?
The only pick I regret was the Cleveland Baltimore pick, because I got the alert from my fantasy teams that Deshaun wasn't playing. Still didn't make the swap to Baltimore, but that's okay. Mistakes were made.
What? You don't regret not picking the Niners? Bitch.
Nah, not at all.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Not at all. Because for that first half, you're like, oh shit, they're only a score away.
Josh Dobbs, bro.
I was not scared at all.
Yeah, you were. Shut
Lies.
up.
I was
Don't
not
even.
shitting,
Lies.
Lies.
Get outta
Hold on.
here.
Let me get
Come
those
on.
texts real quick.
Nah. You didn't get no text. We good.
Yeah.
We
got
good.
receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah, those receipts.
Yeah, real confident when they're only up like 6 points. Yeah, shut up.
Listen.
Stupid.
When it comes to Kyle Shanahan's office, we need to be up by 60 for me to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? 60.
Everybody he's being like Luka Doncic. Everybody tough when they're up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
The game
right.
that did surprise me though was the Washington Philadelphia game. I get it's a conference game, but like still, it's
Mhm.
like I didn't expect it to be that like close with the rookie
Washington's
quarterback
fight,
in
bro.
Washington too. So yeah.
They're putting up fights.
I
But
think Washington's going to surprise a lot of folks this year.
I hope they don't.
You
They
know,
don't
if
do
they
that.
don't make the playoffs, they'll definitely play spoiler. to a lot of teams.
Oh, they're gonna play a spoiler to a couple
Yeah.
different teams. I
So-
guarantee you.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Guaranteed. Like the Cowboys.
God damn it, Rob. Why?
Which that's
I didn't
but
do anything.
obviously
I haven't done
the,
anything.
they've been in the news recently. Do you think they go back to the Redskins name?
No.
Can you imagine?
no.
I mean,
Can you imagine after all that, just to go
Yeah.
back to
That's
being
serious
Redskins?
with like all this shit. And like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we're good with Redskins. Let's go back to that. It's fine.
Not at all.
It won't bother
it's
anyone.
just funny that there's a lawsuit to change the name back to the Redskins. So it's crazy. So yeah,
Pretty fantastic.
yeah. New owner, same shit, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So overall record now, Nori is taking the lead at 42-22. DJ Phil tied for second at 40-24. Chicken Wing 39-25, and then Rob and myself tied for fifth at 36-28. So
Good. Where you both belong.
I'm still creeping up. So
It's still early. I missed a whole weekend, almost won.
you still put your
Nah. We don't need to bring that up.
Mhm. So.
Fluke.
All right. Now we move on to a segment that we're calling Overreacting Minorities. Chicken Wing, what do you got for this week?
I have a lot, boys. But I
Make it
think
quick.
I think we can touch on like a few of them because like JC already touched on one, honestly. So Bengals need to sit Burrow until he's 100%. That's where JC touched on that one.
That has to happen. It's like, that's like true. I don't know if that's more overreaction. It's true or false.
If they want to win some games this season, then
They want to salvage
they
the rest
should
of the
do that.
season. I
Yeah.
mean, they're 1-3,
Yeah.
so that's part of the problem. So you're risking 1 to 2 losses.
When is their
Well,
bye week this
the
season?
Bengals
I
can.
can check.
That's
Right.
good question.
I'll check for you right now. But go right ahead, DJ, while I check.
No, I mean if they sit him, first of all, 100%. It's rare that anybody in the NFL is 100% after week one. Let's just call it what it is. So
Right.
let's say an 85% Joe Burrow. That's better than what they have. I mean, what is he now? 50, 45.
If that.
So exactly get an 85% Joe Burrow, and then they'll make some noise. I think they can come back and get in the playoffs. I mean, it's not like the AFC is running away with anybody in the AFC is running away with things. I mean, hell, the AFC South, everyone's 2-2. So just throwing that out there.
8-9 is going to win the South. Looking at the Cincy schedule,
Go Jags.
they have Arizona.
Week
fuck
7.
you. Arizona this week, Seattle the week after that, and then a bye week. Like
Yep.
these are
Week
two
7.
good weeks to sit, rest, because out of that bye you get San Francisco, Buffalo, Houston, Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, why not sit them? It's the perfect time to do it. So
You gotta have Burrow for those games. If you don't have him for those games, just pack it up. It's over.
I would even argue they would be better against Arizona with a backup who's 100% versus an injured Joe Burrow.
Who's the backup?
No idea. But
I
if
was
the
gonna
guy's
say-
hurt, there's not a whole lot
Depends.
he can do. So,
Somebody.
I mean, yeah.
Jake Browning.
Who?
I don't
So
know
the
that.
guy
Browning.
who win a game against Arizona. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Wow.
All right. Here's what's interesting. So hear how I say it before you try to answer. The AFC North is the Ravens' division to lose. Is that an overreaction, or can you make a
No.
case for that?
I don't think it's
I
an
think-
overreaction. At this point, it's not an overreaction because
it's not.
who else is
There's no one else.
like
in
it's
the
not
division
gonna it's not
compete
it's
with
not gonna
them
be
right now.
Cincinnati. It's not gonna be Pittsburgh. It's not
Cleveland is without Chubb is
Yeah.
definitely
Cleveland. No
hobbled.
Chubb, no Watson.
Yeah.
Like
Cincinnati would have to go on a historic run. So
They'd have to go on a historic run. Deshaun would need to get healthy sooner than later. So potentially
Exactly.
this is their division to win, but could they fuck it up?
yeah, of course.
Anything is possible.
I mean,
Nah, that's true.
yeah.
Lamar gets hurt a lot, so there's always that.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Falcons need to make a push for Kirk Cousins if they want to salvage this season.
I don't know where that came from, but
What's the Is Kirk Cousins contemplating leaving the Vikings, or what?
No, it's more of it's more Falcons starting quarterback. There's already rumors that he's already lost this early
Oh,
into
he's
the
lost
season.
the locker room already.
Damn.
hmm
But why Kirk Cousins out of all of the people that?
Yeah, is that some trade rumor you saw
Exactly.
somewhere, or
Yeah, there's some trade
What the
rumors. I've
hell?
heard that too. I've heard it too.
Yeah,
Well, because
the
him
Vikings
and
are 1-3.
Jefferson.
Yeah, they might. Well, this is the last year of his contract, right? So I mean,
Yeah,
gotta
last
get
year of his
something.
contract. They can mortgage it, get some draft picks out of it. They're
I think he'd be a great fit in Atlanta.
But like, are the Vikings really done for the season that they traded? Like,
no, I don't think they're done for the season. But if this is the last year of your contract and you lose a couple more games, you might as well call it, because there's no way you're going to catch up to Detroit at that point.
go Lions.
You'd be
Fair.
It is interesting with the Falcons having won their first two, and they haven't even they put up 6 and 7 points in the previous two games for the losses against the Lions and the Jags. So
right.
I don't know how you say you lost a locker room. Well, that's just 2 games, but yeah, so it's what it is.
I mean, it
Which
only
is-
takes one
Right,
game.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So,
Or ask Zach Wilson. See what he says.
so I'm not going to do this one. I will do this one though. The Jets would have been 4-0 had Aaron Rodgers not been hurt.
Overreaction.
overreaction?
That's an overreaction.
Overreaction.
That's a reaction.
You see that offensive line?
The Jets would have been 4-0 if they had kept Mike White.
Damn.
I actually agree with that.
Well played.
'cause-
Yeah.
Damn.
Because he knows that offense. I think him and Garrett Wilson
Yeah.
would have been money together.
Mhm.
I think the Jets
Yep.
still would have lost to Dallas with Aaron Rodgers, possibly. So
With the offensive line, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
With that line,
I mean,
yeah.
The offensive
Yeah.
line is terrible.
Okay. All right, so this one's a two-parter. With Cup returning, not only the Rams are now a playoff contender, but they will win the NFC West.
Overreaction. There's no
That's
way.
an
they could-
overreaction.
Yeah,
That's a big
overreaction.
It's disgusting, but the Niners will probably win the division.
Yeah, I mean, congrats on the wild card, Rams, but no, let's not get crazy.
Seriously.
Cup has to stay
Okay.
healthy though, man. So that's the other thing.
True. All right, so this one, I definitely want to hear Rob's opinion.
Uh-oh.
Baker Mayfield is the best quarterback acquired this past offseason.
Oh, this is great. Good one, Mike. Finally got a good one.
I think he's managing the games well. Like, he's not throwing the interceptions that we were
Oh
expecting.
my god. Oh my lord.
Great political
But
answer.
is he the best quarterback acquired in the offseason?
That's a good
Robert?
question.
That's a very
I
good
can't
question.
think. I can't think. I'm trying to think of someone better.
I hate you, Michael.
That was a good one.
I hate- I hate it. Okay, wait. This is me being completely just neutral here.
We'll see.
Yes, he has been the best manager that was acquired during the offseason. Because he was brought in,
If you ignore the draft,
if
Yeah.
you completely, other than the draft, he was brought in with the expectation that he would improve on, like, his bad habits, which remarkably he has.
So far.
Like, he's, I mean, somewhat, like,
Mhm.
it's still chucking up there for, like, Evans or, like, Godwin to come down with, but it's not him chucking it down there into 3. Has a really low interception, like, number of interceptions per game right now. I think the Bucks are second in thrown interceptions, and they're also second in interceptions, like, in takeaways. So, like, him being able to manage the game and the Bucks defense being able to play to their strengths is, you know, kind of helped. Also helps the teams that they played have been pretty bad. So, yeah, leave it at that.
That's a great question, Mike, I have to say.
Shut up.
Fantastic.
No one cares.
All right, I got 6 more. I promise.
Oh my God, 6
Okay.
more. We need at
Yeah,
least
I
5.
I got
Jesus.
rid of a
I
lot
thought
of
of
them.
one
really.
too.
Okay.
I thought of one too.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
I got rid of a lot of them. Okay, so the Steelers need to blow up and recreate their entire offensive scheme, which will
Yep.
include the coordinators, coaching, everything, minus Tomlin.
Yep.
Hmm.
Okay.
Burn it down. All of it. Burn it all down.
Overreaction.
I think so too. Overreaction.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's an overreaction because Tomlin, he's working with what he
No,
has,
no, no,
right?
no, no,
Like,
no, not Tomlin. Like take him
Except
out.
Tomlin. No,
I'm
Tomlin's
talking
safe.
about.
Okay,
I'm talking
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tomlin
if you-
better be
okay.
safe. Shit.
I'm just saying all
Yeah.
the offense, so all the OC, the quarterbacks coach, all that, like the offensive scheme needs to go, and they need to start
Yes.
fresh.
Okay, yeah. If you don't include Tomlin, I might agree with you. There.
No, I'm not including Tomlin at all. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong. With
offensive scheme, burn it down. Tomlin, you
Tomlin.
stay.
No. Okay.
Offensive scheme, go away.
All right, JC, this one especially for you. Texans are winning the AFC South.
Definite overreaction.
Oh my God.
Definite overreaction. Phil agrees.
I don't
with
know
me, right?
about CJ Stroud, bro.
Do you really think JC would give an objective answer to that? Do you really think JC would give an objective answer to that?
Hey, Rob did.
Dude, the Texans could be 10-0. This is JC though. The Texans could be 10-0.
Shut your whore mouth at Texas Tech. That's funny.
2 weeks ago, I'd have said no, but then they put it on the Jags pretty good. So,
And they put it on Houston. I mean, not Houston, Pittsburgh. Pretty. I mean,
On Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh offense. Okay. All right. While the Eagles are currently they are not a complete team. Is that an overreaction?
Overreaction.
overreaction.
Why do they have to be a complete team right now? They're 4-0.
Well, that's why I led it with that sentence. Like compared to the other top teams.
Have they
I mean,
really
the only
been
other
tested yet, though?
Nobody's really given them.
Maybe, I mean,
minus Washington. No, all their games have been close. All their games have been one-score games.
Yeah, all of their games have been
not
close.
Tampa. Tampa hasn't.
Tampa wasn't a one-score game.
No.
But they're not gonna.
apologize.
But they're not gonna
You're
change
right.
their tune until they lose. So they
Yeah.
know they're like, hey, no matter what, we're gonna figure this shit out and win. Like Kansas City, they got tested by the Jets, and then when that wasn't working, the refs helped them out.
Exactly.
But yeah, that
That's
late
correct.
flag it was beautiful. I loved it. All right, cool.
And I love Mahomes too, but
Mhm.
that was wild.
All
All right,
right,
let's get back to these.
Last three. Zach Wilson has showed enough that he can and will be the rest of the season.
You broke out what?
Sorry.
He said Zach Wilson has shown enough that he will be the starting quarterback for the Jets for the rest of the
Only
season.
if every Jets game is in prime time, because that's the only fucking time he shows up. I swear to God.
Ever since he got rid of the bandana and he's in his redemption arc, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So-
don't think
so
about it. The best
he's-
2 games he's had has been under the lights, either Monday night
Yeah.
or Sunday night.
Exactly.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So he's the reverse Kirk Cousins.
Pretty much.
Ooh, I like that, Rob. The
There you go.
reverse.
Well played.
Well played, Rob. Well played.
I like it.
Yes.
All right.
Mhm.
I saw a meme. I saw a meme that he was seen leaving the stadium with the Kelsey mom.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I believe it.
Too soon.
Oh man. Okay.
Despite their
Next.
one win, the Giants are officially the team in the NFL.
You cut off what?
Despite their one win, the Giants are the team in the NFL.
Officially the worst team in the NFL?
What are we trying to
Worst
say?
team. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The team in Chicago called the Bears.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we were down 0-20, and I'm borderline 50% sure that Arizona let us come back and win because they remember they're supposed to be tanking. Then they're like, hey, you know what? We're decent. We should actually try playing, and they beat the Cowboys pretty good. So no, I don't think they're. I don't think the Giants are the. Dude, you see Chicago's points. When have the Giants been up by 20 by anybody this season? When have we had a fucking lead?
Never.
Literally,
Never.
this is not Nori bitching about the Giants. Literally,
That one time that y'all won,
Object-
y'all had a lead.
That's at the end of the game, though.
yeah, we
Rob.
barely won by 3. So again,
I'm saying.
Chicago was up by 3 scores and choked. But you have to be a decent team to actually choke away a lead. Giants can't even get a fucking lead.
So
So
that ties into my overreaction, which was Washington is not the worst team in the division.
By
No,
far.
that's not a overreaction.
to be fair, no, in the division, no, they're definitely not. Not this year.
No. All right, last one. This one especially for DJ. Based on the rest of the season, Dallas will miss the playoffs.
What?
That's an overreaction.
Okay,
They'll make the
so here-
playoffs.
Here's your
Playoffs?
schedule. Yeah, here's your schedule. Us this Sunday: Chargers, Rams,
Playoffs?
Eagles, Giants, Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks, Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, Lions, and Commanders is Week 18.
Why would they not make the playoffs with that schedule?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah,
The
I
biggest
understand that.
stretch,
They
the biggest
lose-
competitive stretch is
Okay.
game. Well, after Thanksgiving, which is literally Dallas in December. So it's the Eagles, Bills, Dolphins, and Lions.
I mean, they've beaten the 49ers when it doesn't matter during the season. They could do it.
Well, that's potentially right. Yes.
They could beat a
Washington's
lot of
playing
teams.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah.
Washington's playing a lot of teams competitively, so you can't really count them out.
Nobody goes. Nobody goes 12-4.
We're not saying they're counting them out.
Yeah, but
No, but there are some games you can't count.
I might argue Dallas's playoffs chances. I mean, yes, that's a tough stretch down the end. Eagles, Bills, Dolphins,
Sure.
and Detroit. Then
That's
they
a
finish
hard
against
stretch.
the Communists. So I would say we said the Washington was going to play spoiler
Yeah.
that week
Mhm.
17,
So-
that week 18 game against Dallas.
So JC, you're saying JC that that's something you can argue, right? But the rest of you are saying that's an
a giant overreaction.
I think
Yeah.
it's an
It's an overreaction.
I'd lean towards an overreaction.
Their offensive line, their talent-wise, nobody does 12-4 better than the Cowboys, and then just to lose in the first round. So the season is not in question.
Facts.
The season's not in question. They're a
Nori.
great team
Thank you,
during
Nori.
the season.
Thank you.
But just check the month. We're in October. They'll be fine.
That'll be fine, yeah. I mean, but
There's
you
the
know,
Nori
then
we all
again, Dallas is also known to be for a long time.
They're not going to be what?
8-8 for a long time.
We're way past those days. Like 5 years
I mean,
past that.
seriously, what the fuck?
When's the last time
we
they
were in
won
the
8-8?
playoffs
Yeah.
last year. What the fuck are you talking about, Mike?
I just said last year.
He's just using this.
How about the year before that? We won 8-8.
Cowboys because you're all playing.
Jesus
That's right,
Christ.
so, yeah.
This isn't even an overreaction. This is just, I'm going to talk shit about the Cowboys and call it an overreaction. That's what this is.
All right. Well,
I
here's
can't believe
one
you
for
didn't throw
guys.
Taylor Swift in these overreaction things because that was
Seriously.
Nah.
I heard of her.
There's enough talk about her, so I wanna leave her.
All right. Well, here's one for you guys. College. The winner of the Red River rivalry this weekend will be in the college football playoff.
That's an overreaction.
No, I believe it.
I believe that's true because
I believe it because this is going to be
Texas and OU
both teams
undefeated and
are
they're
undefeated. Yeah.
killing it.
Mhm.
Yep, they're killing it. I mean, they're blowing teams out. Kansas was undefeated, and Texas won that, and Texas bodied them last week. So yeah,
40 to what? 20?
40 to 13, I think. Something like
Yeah.
that.
14.
13.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Kansas
Bodies
is their
us.
basketball school. You know.
They're just like, oh wait, basketball. My bad. Sorry,
This isn't
guys.
the right ball we're using. What
My
is
bad.
this?
I'm
Did
saying it's
y'all-
an overreaction because if Oklahoma does manage to beat Texas,
They
that's
won't.
gonna make it hard for the calm down. Okay, I'm speaking objectively. Okay,
When?
if they do
Fuck
manage
you.
to beat Texas, then that's gonna obviously shoot up Oklahoma, but not high enough to be.
No, I mean, you come in and beat the number 3 team in the country, you have a shot. And granted, it
Mhm.
did very easily in the Big 12 championship could be Texas and OU in a rematch, no matter what.
Oh, for
happens.
sure.
Yeah,
For
so,
sure, no question
That would
about
be
that.
dope.
Yeah.
So if
But
they
that's
rematch and the other team wins, who goes?
If it's both of them with one loss, it's probably whoever
Yeah.
wins the conference title. So, but then
Yeah.
again, that the rest of that's really going to depend on how the Big Ten, the SEC. I mean, right now, Michigan and Ohio State are undefeated. That's got to play
Mhm.
out. Penn State's still up there undefeated as well. The Pac-12 is Washington, Oregon, SC are all undefeated.
Oregon's blowing teams out right
Ooh,
now.
I don't know, man. Oregon or
Ridiculous.
SC, and then Washington's a sleeper. You just
SC's
never know.
defense is so suspect.
Oh yeah,
So is every
And it-
Pac-12 team.
that dude's amazing.
You're
Yeah,
right,
that's what
but
I'm saying.
like,
I'm only answering
Colorado
the question.
almost did it. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm only answering the question. Like, based on JC's question, whoever wins is going to. No, that's an overreaction because there's too many other variables that'll knock them both out.
So you say neither team is going to make the college football playoffs?
No, Texas is more likely to get in if they win. That part I can see why JC. But that's why I flipped it and say if Oklahoma wins, then no, neither team will make it. That makes more viable sense.
All right.
I wouldn't count
Fair
out
enough.
Florida State yet either. They're still riding pretty strong.
No, they are 4-0. I mean, the ACC
Yeah, you're right,
is theirs
4-0.
to lose. I mean, if they can't win the ACC, then yeah. So, especially with Clemson being on a down year this year, it's
Facts.
Oh yeah.
they need to claim that. So,
So unrelated topic. Did y'all see that? I don't know who put it out, but I think it might have been Jason Kelsey is saying him and DeAndre Swift were the better pair than Travis and Taylor.
Oh my god. Yes, I saw that meme.
Oh,
Oh my god.
whatever.
I agree.
There's no way the NFL is not helping the Chiefs now. Like before, it was easier to hide, but literally
yeah.
the NFL in their fucking social media bio was talking about Taylor Swift.
What?
Somebody
Taylor Swift?
actually, somebody get this. Somebody counted how many times she was shown during the Kansas City and Jets game. I'll just save everybody time. 27 times they pinned it on Taylor Swift.
That's a lot.
Good for her. I mean, her dating Travis Kelsey is going to really help her career so much. So much.
It's
Nobody knew who she
bad
was
for the
before.
league though, because now the
Yeah,
refs are going to try to make sure the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, so that way she could beat him.
She'll be there.
So we're not saying that was a defensive holding call, but
What we're saying is the referee remembered. Oh wait, this is Kansas City and Taylor Swift's there. I should make sure they win. Oh yeah, flag.
And this is on
Yeah,
this
you-
is on
you did-
video. This is on video. The flag was not thrown until there was an actual interception.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Still wild. And Patrick tried to play it off, say, nah, I saw him. Section. Bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here.
No. If that ball goes incomplete, no flag.
No flag. You're
No
right.
flag.
No flag.
So is Mahomes the new Brady in that aspect?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
That is correct.
Which I love Mahomes. I have nothing against him. It's just it sucks he's benefiting from the NFL. Like now they're not even hiding the fact that they're helping Kansas City anymore.
Just wild.
Like if there's a close game that Kansas City's in, they're going to come out on top because the refs are going to help. I mean, the Kansas City has to get blown out to lose a game this season. If they're down by like 15 points in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left, all right, well, there's only so much we can do now. But if it's a nip-tuck ball game, they'll win. There'll be some extra flags.
look, a side note of all that, you realize I was also in the suite with them was Ryan Reynolds,
Ryan Reynolds,
Blake
and
Lively, and a few other actors and actresses that have been rumored to be part of the new Deadpool movie. So there actually is a very good chance that Taylor Swift is in Deadpool, which would be fucking hilarious. So yeah.
Sounds like a major pass.
Swifties will lose their mind. Anyway,
How's that for how's that for a good publicist move?
yeah.
If that's the case.
All right. Now it's the beginning of the bye weeks, and for us, it is time for Rob to give his bye week report card on his beloved Tampa Bay.
all
Can't
the
wait.
teams,
Can't wait.
Yes.
Fucking love it.
all the
Thank
teams
you,
that
Rob.
would have a bye week.
So the
Thank you,
Tampa
Ren.
Bay Buccaneers right now are sitting at 3-1 in first place in the NFC
First place
South.
in the NFC South.
Can you believe it? So
Look at that.
yeah,
Led
Fucking
by
happy,
Baker
Rob.
Mayfield. Go ahead, buddy.
Rob, give us your thoughts on the Bucks. We finish it with a letter grade for how the Bucks are doing. What you expect from them this season, and how much you love Baker Mayfield. And go.
I really hate all of you. Just throwing this out there right now. As far as the Bucks are concerned, I think they're way ahead of where we expected them to be with Baker Mayfield coming in. There was a lot of negativity that I still have for Baker Mayfield. But he has I'm gonna say he's matured in his pass selection. It may also be because he has Godwin and Evans there in downfield that he can just chuck it up to. But as far as like how he's doing, I think it's good that he has a line that's actually protecting him. They have one of the lowest QB sacks percentages out of all of the NFL.
What's that like, Rob?
Isn't that weird? And he's gone from being one of the highest interceptions thrown to just kind of middle of the pack. He's thrown less than 1% of all of his throws have become an interception, and then having a defense that he can rely on right now to get sacks and to just cause those interceptions to come from the other teams. It's really helped out, just the overall gameplay for the Bucks this year. Yeah, and just like I said, the Bucks, as of right now, have been able to just limit the number of turnovers that they've, given the ball away or given over free yards and penalties, which really hurt them last year. They're second currently second in turnover margin, and they're second in like the number of takeaways and stuff like that. So that's, like I said, it's keeping them competitive, even though I don't like Baker Mayfield. I despise the man.
So I have a question for you then.
Yes.
At week 13, so you have a 12-game record. How many wins would they have to have for you to be a Mayfielder?
Oh boy.
They go win the Super Bowl. He won't be a Mayfielder. Kidding me?
Mayfielder.
He said
Rob
Mayfielder.
Rob's hatred goes deep.
No.
I'll even
They
expand
could-
on this. If they beat
Okay.
the Lions, the Bills, and the 49ers, will you be a believer in Baker Mayfield?
No. I will be a believer in the Tampa Bay defense because that's what it would take.
Damn.
Okay.
Yep, but it wouldn't just be the defense.
Damn.
Well, it'd have to be the defense.
Yeah.
Because there's no way Baker Mayfield's keeping up with the way he throws right now. He's not throwing deep balls. He's managing a game.
But
Like-
somebody's got to manage it. Do you want the backup doing it?
Yeah,
Sure.
It's a game of it.
You could be 1-3.
It's a game of inches, they say.
I mean, we could be 0-4 like the Bears.
But you're
Nah,
not.
you'd be
Are you?
better if
not.
you
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
You would have won at least one game. You would have got one.
Overall, I guess the grade for the Bucks at this point in time, I will give them a B+. Like, there's definitely room for improvement on the offense as far as the running game and everything else. But I think, in spite of their quarterback, the Bucks are doing well.
Right.
This is
So
probably an
you didn't-
obvious
you didn't-
answer. I'm sorry, go ahead, Phil. But
I was gonna say you didn't answer the question. So how many wins they had to have at week 13 out of 12?
14.
Damn.
He's basically
All right.
never going to do it. He's not.
Wait,
You
how
won't
many
get
did
him.
they win in the
Not doing
preseason?
I don't know.
2.
That doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Okay. Okay. Then 14 is the number.
Since this is the first bye week of the season, does where their bye weeks hat right now, does it help or hurt the Bucks at this point?
I actually think it kind of hurts the Bucks because they just won a game and now they have to rest and they have to relax and they don't get to move along with that momentum.
Okay.
So I think it hurts.
Do you
Plus,
believe they
no
still win the
one's.
division?
Didn't I say the Saints would win the division?
I think you
Man.
did, but with them sitting in first place right now,
With them currently sitting in first place and with them having to play the Saints and
well, they did just beat the Saints. So
yeah, well, they're playing again, so it's basically another free win if the Saints don't make any changes. So yeah, I pretty much have to agree with the Bucks winning the division.
all right, cool. Anyone else have any questions for Rob relating to his Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
No, I will not wear the creamsicle jersey, Mike.
Already ordered. Don't worry about it.
I hate you. I despise you so much.
All right.
Rob, you think Mike spent money on something? He's fucking with you.
No, to fuck with me, he will spend money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To fuck with him? Yes, absolutely. Same with you, Nori.
He sets aside his budget. He's got,
He's got a budget.
his
He's got a,
saving, his
he's got a
savings,
spite
and then he's got
budget.
industrial savings. Fuck with Rob fund, So that's what.
I have a spite budget. It's not
Spite
it's
budget.
not central
Right.
just to one person.
It's
It's all you fuckers.
Budget. No,
Right?
That's right.
I was gonna say this seems like it's all encompancing. Everyone can get.
That's right.
like,
Everyone is
Everyone can get it,
delightful.
bro.
everyone-
Yes.
Yeah. Uh huh.
All right. Well, let's move on to our predictions for Week 5 of the NFL season. Teams on bye are Cleveland, the LA Chargers, Seattle, and Tampa Bay. The pick order this week is going to be Nori, Chicken Wing, JC, DJ, Phil, and then Rob. So, starting with the Thursday night game, Chicago
Lord have mercy.
at Washington.
Lord have mercy.
And I feel
on
like
this
we can
man.
ask this until the Bears win a game. Is anybody picking Chicago to get a win this week?
No.
Oh,
Ooh, here we go.
No.
They're not so bad as the record. Like I know they're a punchline right now, but they're not the worst team in the NFL, and they were beating Denver by a few scores.
Yeah, but they
And
lost to
Washington-
Denver. That tells me Washington's going to stomp them.
I mean, we're joking around about Denver, but they have fucking Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. They should have won that goddamn game. Like, right? I mean, you know, they have more talent on their roster. So all they did is what they should have done, and they should be ashamed of themselves that it took them 3 quarters to do it. I almost want to pick Chicago. I'm going to go to Washington only because Washington's not playing as bad as Chicago, and they've actually played Philly really close last week, which was pretty impressive. So I'm going to go with Washington.
All right, now I do want to remind everybody that we said Chicago and Denver should have been flexed to the Sunday night game last week.
It should have been.
Yeah, it's the way it played
And
out.
see,
Yeah,
Had it
look at
been the way it ended,
damn right. So,
look at it. It would have been perfect.
all right.
fucking guys.
All right, and we get another Sunday morning game, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, from London. Jacksonville is taking on the Buffalo Bills in their second home. This game will be on NFL Network instead of ESPN Plus. I don't think this is going to be a Toy Story game either, guys. Sorry. Anyway, Buffalo favored by 5.5. Nori, what do you got?
I'm going with Jacksonville because they've never lost there.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh.
Jigga,
They've lost there. They've lost.
That was a fluke. All right, that was a fluke. That shouldn't have happened the way it did. You know, fuck 'em.
Let the
Right.
Jags fan speak. He'll tell you the truth.
Exactly.
I'll
But
tell you.
They lost to the Texans there at one point.
That's true.
fuck.
That's must have been painful.
Is this the first year the Jags are playing 2 London games back to back, by the way?
Back to back, bro.
It's their home stadium. It's where
Yeah,
they
but this
belong.
game's technically an away game, which is crazy. So
Which is
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
they had to move
Like, how are you gonna
hotels
waste
and
him at
everything.
home?
Whoa.
Crazy.
Listen, you can't say that argument because the LA away team. Okay, you can't use that argument. I'm sorry. That doesn't
Okay.
work.
Anyway.
This is going to be my upset pick, so I'm going with Jacksonville.
okay.
I'm going Buffalo.
I'm going Buffalo as well. They just, especially coming off beating Miami, they feel they're going to ride that momentum going across the pond. So, DJ,
Going Buffalo.
Phil. Oh, I forgot, Phil. You should have picked this one first. I apologize. So,
Yeah, no worries. This one, it's one of those heart and head ones again. Now, we've got a couple things going for us in that. Hopefully, the time change. Jags aren't even going. They haven't even come back home, so they're staying there. They're adapting. They aren't going to have the jet lag that Buffalo will have. The Buffalo defense is slightly lacking compared to some of the other teams they've played so far, and I think that Jags could put up some points if the offense can get in a rhythm, they can win. So I'm gonna pick the Jags, but there's a big asterisk next to it.
okay. And Rob.
I'm taking the London Bills.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Houston at Atlanta. And despite everything the Texans have been doing, the way Atlanta's been playing, Atlanta's only favored by 2.5. Weird to me. Nori, where are you going with this one?
Houston's going to beat the brakes off them by at least 15 points.
Chicken Wing.
Can't believe I'm saying this. I'm agreeing with Nori. I'm going with Houston.
You guys remember my curse with Houston?
Yep, every time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So can you pick Atlanta,
Can you
please?
pick Atlanta, please?
No,
Please.
I'm going
Yeah,
to pick
seriously.
Houston in the hopes that Houston
God
loses.
damn it, JC. Now I have to fucking
that's why I'm
change.
sticking with this.
Oh,
my God.
I swear.
JC.
They're on a roll.
Listen,
You know,
that's-
it's hard to pick.
no, it's
right
spite. That's all it is. That's hate. Yep, that's spite. That's all it is.
now. DJ.
Don't like them.
I'm also going to agree with Nori, but I don't regret it. I'm picking Houston because CJ Stroud's the second coming.
All right.
Yep.
Phil.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Houston all the way. I mean, just look at the 2 games with the Jags. And Houston gets the Jags, and Houston and Atlanta gets the Jags in the last 2 weeks, and they showed out.
All right.
Yep.
And Rob.
Houston. I still don't get why they're the underdog, though.
Basically, I mean, obviously Vegas gives 3 points to the home team, so
But-
Vegas is basically saying at a neutral site, Houston's only a half-point favorite.
Okay.
Weird to me. I don't know. I don't know how they shut this shit up.
Mhm.
So.
I have no idea.
Bro, they got people, bro.
They got people. They gotta get better people.
Detroit favored by 8.5 over Carolina. Is anyone picking the Panthers to win their first game against the Lions?
No, I'm good.
No, absolutely
All right,
not.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on.
Hard best. Hard best.
All right, first divisional matchup of the weekend: Tennessee at Indianapolis. And I like the way the Titans responded, so fuck the Colts. I'm picking the Titans to win. So,
Nice.
Nori.
What?
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah, no.
Shocker. Didn't see that
Wow.
coming.
Crazy.
I'm actually gonna agree with you, not because I'm a homer, because Tennessee looked really good, and yeah, I think Tennessee protects home court. I'm gonna go with Tennessee.
It's in Indy, by the way. So
You're an Indy.
Mm.
I'll show you an Indy.
chicken wing.
Damn it.
Say
Say it again. You agree with Nori. Say it. Say it. Say it. Just gotta have the
No.
sound
Man,
bite
that's
for it.
twice.
No, I'm going for
Twice.
Tennessee.
Oh, that's an even better
So you
sound
agree
bite.
with Nori?
For Tennessee.
All right.
Today's a good day.
Yes, it is.
I hate you both.
Maybe if Mike follows my picks more, maybe he might win.
Whatever.
DJ, what about you?
I'm taking the Titans because they looked great, quite frankly, last week.
Now that we're all fucking picking them, they're gonna get fucking finger banged by Indy. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
JC
Yeah.
does a
Indy's
shit
winning
ton.
by 20.
Yes.
JC is the best Titan salesman of all time. We all get hyped, and then they like score 3 points.
Well, that's what I do.
I'm not picking them.
Phil, go
Thank
ahead.
God, Phil.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
Hater.
Phew. Yes.
Thank you for being the hero we need, but don't deserve.
So it's at home. Indy hasn't been looking too terrible either. The Bengals were a beat up team who underperformed, even, far underperformed what their potential is. So, and I think Indy can do this one.
All right, Rob.
I'm taking Indy because fuck the rest of you guys.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That's how you really feel, Rob.
Enjoy last place, Rob. Enjoy last place.
I am gonna enjoy last place,
You
but
are.
just saying Anthony Richardson actually looks like a quarterback that can throw as opposed to Ryan Tannehill,
does.
who's
I actually agree.
trash.
I agree. Anthony Richardson
So-
looks good. I don't disagree with that.
So that's where I'm going with that one, and hopefully
Tannehill is trash.
they come
Wow.
back. So
Speaking of enjoying last place, the Giants are going to Miami to face the
Oh,
Dolphins.
wow.
Oh my God, Miami. Move on. Miami.
Can we-
Miami.
Nori,
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
talk about this
It was
one?
real quick for that one. Miami.
No,
Fuck
I don't
you.
think we want
Miami.
to talk
Fuck
about
you.
There's no way in
Let's
hell.
go.
All right.
Move on.
Move the fuck
Do
on.
you see what they did? Do you see what they did to Denver? Don't do that.
Mm.
They're gonna put
What's
up
the
fucking.
line?
Yeah,
They're gonna
What's the
put up
line?
fucking Madden score.
Okay,
like Miami's gonna put up 50 at least.
Miami will set the
At
NFL
least.
record for points in a game this weekend. True or false?
Yes.
Overreaction.
I am so glad I have Tyreek Hill this week.
Oh my God, he's gonna ball out. He is gonna ball.
What's the
Damn it, I'm
line for
playing
that
you in
game?
fantasy. 9.5 for Miami.
9.5, I think.
That's it.
Not enough.
That's it? Oh,
That's
yeah,
it.
they'll cover.
Not
They'll
enough.
definitely cover.
Yeah, you almost feel like it should be 35.
I actually wouldn't want to grab the Miami defense because all of them are about to look like the 2001 Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Got a point.
All
We
right.
make everybody look better than they are. Sucks.
New Orleans at New England. This potentially could be the closest game of the weekend. Nori, who you got?
I barely have New Orleans. New England looks fucking shot and confused, but New Orleans looks a little less shot than confused. So I'm barely picking New Orleans, not confidently.
Chicken wing.
New Orleans. Because Nori.
There you go.
Is Derek Carr still hurt
Well
though?
played.
Is mentally, yes. He didn't want to be traded.
I'm going with New England, but barely. I feel like this is a coin flip type of a game, and with all the talk that's been going on in New England, there's rumors out there. This should have been an overreaction. If the Patriots don't win the playoffs, is this Bill Belichick's last year coaching? I'm
No
going
way.
with New England.
No.
So
That was one of them, but I took it off because it was also talking
No
about Mac
way.
Jones.
you know how we have teachers' aides, right? We have teachers' aides for professors, but so before professors say dumb shit, they run it through the teachers' aide first. So
Yeah.
like we need to start helping Mike with his top 5 because he picked the bad ones. That was a good one that I should have picked.
All right. Well, I'm going with New England. DJ.
I am also taking New England. I think Belichick is pissed, and then because he's pissed, he's taking out on the entire team, and they're going to want to go out there and get a win so they can try to avenge the finger banging they took from Dallas.
All right, Phil.
I'm going New Orleans. It's going to be close, but I think they edge it out.
All right, and Rob.
I'm taking New England. I think Belichick abuses rookie quarterbacks, and
Okay. And final of the Sunday early games, another division matchup: Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Baltimore's only favored by 3.5, and you never know with these division games. But I think I confidently asked this, especially with the way the Steelers looked last week. Is anyone picking Pittsburgh over Baltimore this week?
Nope.
not it.
Not it.
Easy enough. All right.
Well, this one could be the Bengals game from last week. It's very possible.
Oh boy.
Could it?
I think it could.
I mean, the
Ravens
Steelers are coming
choke
off a blowout loss.
sometimes.
The Ravens are coming off a blowout win. Something's got to give, right? I mean, jeez, who knows?
I'm not. That being said, I'm still taking
All right.
Baltimore.
All right. Early afternoon games. Philadelphia heading over to LA to face the Rams. Anyone taking the Rams to knock off the Eagles?
They look
Here we
pretty goddamn
go.
good.
All right.
I don't
well,
know.
Do tell. You're picking first anyway. Go for it.
You know, I think I'm feeling a little saucy this week. I'm gonna go with the fucking Rams. They're playing really, really good. They've been tested. They kept up with the 49ers, who's the best team in football right now.
Cup comes back.
Cup comes back exactly,
That's
and they
right.
don't even fucking need him. It's just like the rich getting richer. So, I think they upset Philly. I really do.
Oh boy. All right. Chicken wing.
That's the one. God, Nori, get out of my head. Get, man. Fuck.
Well,
You love it.
Well, when you win in first place, you get to go first. I'm a hero, Mike. I'm a hero.
Anyway. Yes, everything that Nori said. Yes, that's my answer.
That's all I want to fucking hear.
Wow. hmm
Happy goddamn birthday to me.
I'm sticking with Philly. Maybe it's a safe pick. This is going to be a closer game than 5.5, I think.
Oh, I
But-
agree. You have like 3 right picks this year. You need to get fucking safer.
Yeah, so
Go with Philly.
Yeah. but I'm going with Philly on this one for sure. DJ.
I want the Rams to win so bad. I'm gonna stick with Philly.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm still not sold on the Rams. They've been looking good, but I'm not sold on them yet. I'm going with Philly.
All right, and Rob.
LA home team.
You would.
Good analysis, Rob.
We knew that was coming.
Exactly.
Okay, true or false?
Nice.
Cincinnati's 4.5 point favorite spread is too much for them facing Arizona with as injured as they are right now.
Absolutely.
He's at 4.5.
That is way too much.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nori, what do you got?
Oh, I have Arizona.
All right, chicken wing.
Say it, chicken.
Fuck. Fucking.
Yeah, you know.
Fuck. I
Say it.
hate you,
Love
Nori.
it.
Arizona.
Cincinnati's too hurt. They're too hurt. They can't score
Yeah,
points.
they're too
Arizona's playing with like good. Like they're playing good football, which I didn't
Yeah.
think I'd be fucking saying this year.
Funny, I thought I was going to be only picking Arizona, but yeah, I'm going with Arizona. The Josh Dobbs revenge tour. So,
Bitch,
and,
I got internet. I got the fucking news. I see Cincinnati.
stop reading.
John.
Yeah, since he's too banged up. Now, if Cincy announces they're going to put their backup in, maybe I'll consider changing it. But
I ain't changing it. Keep Burrowing.
I ain't
What did
changing
Burrow do- what did Burrow do last week? They scored 3 fucking points.
yeah, so sit him, rest him.
Yeah, the kid's not healthy. They wouldn't risk losing him for his career. Keep playing him. Go for it.
The Cincy way, right? Yeah, I'm actually picking Arizona. DJ.
I'm picking Arizona also.
Okay, that's interesting. Phil
Same.
and Rob.
Same.
If you would have told me beginning of the season there's going to be a week where we all
Exactly.
picked Arizona to win, I'd have said fuck you. And if you said it was going to be against the Bengals, I would have said no fucking way. But Jesus, here we are. Wow.
And we are
We
here.
are. Yep.
All
Wait, they're all geniuses or we're all deranged? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Figure it out.
deranged.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely deranged.
I'm gonna go with a little bit of both.
All
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
And
more heavily towards
the
deranged.
game that has the Sports Minority Award for Sports Minorities Game of the Week that should have been
Oh,
flexed. What was
Lord.
it? The Jets at the Broncos.
Tie.
Nori,
This is my team. I go first anyway.
Yeah.
Jets. Absolutely Jets.
Chicken wing.
I might as well just say it. I'm picking whatever Nori is picking the rest of this.
Exactly.
I like this. I like this a lot.
Christ.
This makes me
Love
happy.
it.
You
This
know,
makes me
I
happy.
said it earlier in the show. This game is not in prime time, so I don't expect Zach Wilson to play well. I'm picking Denver. So,
Logic. Wow.
yeah. Mhm.
Logic.
Reverse Kirk Cousins, right?
I'm just
All
saying,
right.
we keep
That's
getting burned. We keep getting burned by Denver the last 2 years. Every time we think, all right, well, they should be able to beat this team, and the Russell Wilson is going up against a very healthy Jets defense, who will not be fucking around and have a 20-point lead and give it up. I mean, Sean Payton could come out there and fucking cut off, so it doesn't matter.
DJ, what about you?
I'm gonna go with the Jets defense.
Okay. Rob?
Good
Oh,
choice.
sorry, Phil?
Yeah, I'm picking Jets too. I mean, I've been far from one of their believers this year, but I definitely don't believe in the Broncos. So, Jets it is.
Good logic. I like that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's what sold me too.
Rob?
I'm gonna go with the same logic. I believe more in the Jets than the other team. Oh, the Broncos. Yeah.
Okay.
So bad I can't remember their names.
I feel like what's gonna happen. The Broncos won a game, and now people are gonna get back on the bandwagon, and then they're gonna completely embarrass themselves. Is what will end up happening.
Can't wait.
So it's a battle
Yeah.
of who's going to embarrass
Nice.
themselves less this week is basically what it is. So.
Pretty much.
All right.
We'll go with that.
All right, and
Go
the
Jets.
final of the late afternoon games, Kansas City at Minnesota. Is anybody picking the Vikings to knock off the Chiefs?
I'm good.
No.
Since it's not Kirk Cousins in prime time. Nah. Still going Kansas City.
All right.
Well, they've got the rest of their pockets too, so we're gonna go with the
Facts.
Chiefs.
Facts. And seeing the refs' new jerseys, the red and whites. Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean, it's obvious.
Definitely.
All
right.
It'd be
Right.
cool to. It'd be cool to see, but I'm not holding my breath.
Sunday night is a minority matchup. DJ's Cowboys taking on Chicken Wings 49ers. Oh, a fun battle in the Edwards household. So they're going to be picking this one last.
Fuck 'em.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck them.
Nori, let's start with you. Who you got?
I think 49ers will win by 7 points, but I hope they win by 89.
Okay. I'm going with the 49ers on this one as well. This is going to be a hell of a game, but I've got the Niners squeaking out at home. Phil.
Yeah, the Niners got Christian McCaffrey to meet up with Michael Parsons, but I'm not sure that the Cowboys have something comparable to meet up with the 49ers defense, so I'm going 49ers.
All right. Rob?
I'm taking. Damn it! I don't want to take either one, but I'll take the Niners. 'Cause, yeah,
The
seem like
Niners
more-
are heroes. They're always heroes.
So if Rob
Robert,
could pick a
they're
tie,
heroes.
he would pick a tie, basically.
I would pick a tie.
That is correct.
All right, DJ. Yeah, funny. I thought about saying, all right, Chicken Wing, your Cowboys. No. DJ, your Cowboys are on the road for this one. Who you got?
Yeah.
Talk about this game. What you got?
I almost logged off right there, too.
What two?
My.
Fucking disrespect.
Well, as we all can agree, this is going to be a hell of a game. And quite frankly, I kind of hope it goes to overtime because I would have zero issue staying up till 11 or midnight watching this game continue to go on. You know, I'm going with my heart here. Cowboys by 3.
Okay. Chicken Wing.
Fuck DJ.
Nice.
Niners by
That's
100.
that's real
All right.
miscontribute.
Not
No.
so
Bitch.
expert.
Niners by 100. All right. Oh, sorry.
Son of a bitch.
My bad. My bad. Look, okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that is your bad.
I hate this game because we're first of all, these fucking idiots in the pick distribution, the 86%. I mean, thank you for the Niners fans, but I don't think it's gonna be that lopsided. I legit think it's gonna be a really really close game.
To be fair, hold on.
Um,
They don't think it's lopsided. There's more people think 49ers are better, or Dallas is worse, or pick one. They don't think like it's gonna be a blowout. Fucking win.
All right.
So
Well, then
here's
if that's
here-
the case, go ahead, Phil.
I got something for you guys. Overreaction or not, the winner of this game is number 1 seed in the NFC.
No, not no reaction at all.
Ooh.
No, because Philly's not even a
Overreaction.
factor.
Overreaction. Definite overreaction.
Nah.
Philly,
Overreaction.
Philly. There, you have the Rams. There still. I mean, you have Detroit. Definite overreaction.
Okay.
Possible.
What do you
Very
think,
possible.
JC?
I'm gonna say it's an overreaction only because Philly is just like squeaking by under the radar, thanks to Travis Kelsey's girlfriend.
They really are.
So yeah. So
Yeah, I mean,
we'll
seriously.
to forget about them. Yeah. So
I think this game is going to go down to who has the ball last. I really
Pretty
think
much.
it's going to happen.
mhm.
Pretty much.
I think it always comes
it's
down
gonna happen.
to.
Or who
I'll
throws
go
the
to
last
Mike,
interception, right?
No. Go ahead, Mike. I was gonna say something different.
No. Well, I mean, no. I mean, yeah. Last, whoever has the ball last.
I think
And that's
if you
Go
ever
ahead.
see a family photo with Kyle Shanahan and he has a baby carriage of his son, Mike McCarthy,
that's facts. That's hella facts.
That's actually
that's
kind of funny.
that's literally why I think that, because every fucking time Mike McCarthy needs to make that one extra adjustment or two, he can't.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I think what it's going to come down
I
to.
cannot disagree with that at this point.
I mean, if you look at it, I think, in all honesty, I think when it comes down to it, the Cowboys have more to lose than we gain from this game.
That's correct.
I would agree.
And so I'm not saying we can chuck this as an L, right? Obviously, I want number one in the NFC, but it's just gonna be tough because I mean, Nori, you're right. Like I try to disregard Philly, but really, it's gonna come down between Dallas and San Fran to represent the NFC because I don't see any of the NFC even getting close to that. You know what I mean?
This game's not a division game, but it always plays like one too.
It always does.
Mhm.
It always does. The rivalry is just too, and so
This is
knowing
Kansas
that,
City and Buffalo for the NFC. Absolutely.
facts, or just like how it was Peyton and Brady. It was always Indy versus New England. So it's just gonna come down to like what DJ said, who's on top. Oh, I'm sorry, who has the ball last. So I mean, at the end of the day, GG's. I was saying it earlier. I will talk the most shit to DJ, and I expect it to be in return. I know my phone will probably be turned off if we lose.
I'll make sure. I'll make sure it's on.
You don't do that. You don't do that. If y'all lose, you need to be available because I will call you right after the clock hits zeros.
Oh,
And
facts.
when
Do
they
not
don't win, and when Dallas doesn't win, there's no Kellen Moore to blame this time.
No, there isn't.
I didn't blame Kellen when we lost.
I know you
No.
didn't. I didn't know you
I
didn't.
blame
think
Dak.
the Dallas fan base does.
Always.
I get you. I
Always
get you. I blame Dak Prescott. I was correct in doing that. If you care to, go back to the game and the turnovers that he had.
And the head coach, because Dak Prescott should be a fucking game manager, not expected to throw for 6,000 yards. So it's the head coach too.
So do y'all have
I
any
completely
wager
agree
on
with
this
that.
game? Like somebody has to wear a hat
Oh,
during the
good question.
podcast?
There
There's
you
a
go.
jersey.
or a jersey that might have to go on camera?
We-
Anything like that?
We didn't have an official one for this year. I mean, we can do one.
Do it now.
Let's see
No,
what
it's
they
the
come up
same
with.
bet. It's the same bet. Whoever
Do
has
it
the
for the-
better season record, the loser has to cheer on the winner unless they're
during the
playing each
playoffs.
other. Yeah,
Uh,
and
no, I was saying
and-
one of y'all wear a hat on the podcast of the opposite team.
Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing
Do it for the
loser-
ratings. Do it for the fans.
Oh, for sure. The loser also
first.
has to wear the winning jersey, hat, take a picture, put on social media. Like this is all through the playoffs. That they have to cheer for the other team. Like so, if
Yeah,
Dallas were to have the better
it's
record,
disgusting.
yeah, if
Yeah.
Dallas were to have the better record, I would be cheering on Dallas higher playoff season unless they play the Niners.
Go Team Egypt.
Fuck you, Rebels.
Well, Mike, hey, I just to let you know right now, I've got a Pollard jersey and a Parsons jersey, so I'll just decide which one to have you wear. All right.
I'll stab you in the mouth. All right.
Okay,
I'll stab
all right.
you. All right. Cool.
We're proud.
I hate you so much.
Love it.
Let's see how much hate is spewing next week when we get together too for this one. So, yeah. All right, and the Monday night game, Green Bay at Las Vegas, and surprisingly, the Packers are only favored by 1.5. But Nori, who you got on this one?
Oh, the Packers will light them up. Like
Yeah.
there was a video of Al Davis being chewed up by fans, fire Josh McDaniels. So the Josh McDaniels effect is fucking amazing. You lose Darren Waller, you lose your star quarterback, your wide receiver murders somebody. All of this is under Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
So like you lose the whole fucking team. You lose Chandler Jones literally loses his mind. So like Josh McDaniels again. I don't think anybody hates the AFC West more than Josh McDaniels. He ruined Denver. He ruined the Raiders, and I don't know. The team looks like I've never seen Jimmy G look lifeless, and he looks fucking lifeless and lost in this team. So
Well, I mean, he didn't play last week. He was hurt. But I see. I know what you mean, though.
yeah. Like Green Bay, like is not lost and lifeless. They're not that great, but they're sure as shit are better than the Raiders.
Very undisciplined too, because wasn't a Raiders defensive player ejected after a cheap shot on Herbert last week?
That's so unlike the Raiders.
Yeah. So
That's so unlike the
Yeah.
Raiders. It's crazy.
It's more like their fans. Absolutely, definitely more like their fans. They're always that
Well,
violent
yeah.
and angry, and you know.
Exactly. That's it's the black hole. They're supposed to do that. That's
No,
just,
no,
that's just what they do.
It's the players too, because every other year there's a Raiders player that's arrested.
Got a point.
Right.
That's
You're right.
That's
you know,
true.
it's almost
You're
a
right.
tradition with that
I mean-
franchise, isn't it? I mean, Jesus.
Well, you're right.
So, I guess I can ask this then: is anybody picking the Raiders to beat Green Bay at home?
Nope.
No.
The Raiders are at home. I
Nope.
should say. Nope. All right. Cool.
No.
You know, is this the first like primetime game Dallas and San Francisco that like no one's predicted to be a blowout this season?
Like no one is predicting a blowout.
Yeah,
No?
I mean, I feel like every primetime game we've talked about so far this season, everyone's thought, "Oh, these are blowouts. This is gonna be."
Oh, this season. Oh, this is the good. This is the first primetime game
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
season. Yes, I'll definitely. Yeah,
So-
like finally a good one.
First primetime game I'm actually gonna watch.
Yeah.
They need to absolutely stop putting the fucking Giants in prime time. They really need to stop, man.
Completely agree.
God damn, dude. Like,
Hey,
the
man,
team's
you know what? Y'all
fucking
had a
up.
great.
Don't even
Yeah.
just don't. Just,
What did you
Don't
say?
you guys, don't you
I
guys
literally-
have the
Last
coach of
season.
the year?
Last season. I said
Oh,
they had a
last
great
season?
performance.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They had a great
All
performance
right.
last season.
You
I was
God,
like,
just so
have y'all
angry?
watched
Look,
me?
what is wrong with y'all?
I was
I
like,
can hear you. Your mic's busted.
Yeah, I know. He keeps cutting out. Every
Yeah,
now
that,
and
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we
let's turn
wanna
that
hear
shit up
you.
all the way. Like, we done. Yeah.
No, they had a great
Just turn it
performance
off.
last season. So
Reigning coach of the year too, which I'm still bitter about.
yeah.
Last year
So-
he earned it. Last year he earned it.
Last year,
He did.
yeah, he definitely deserved it.
Exactly. So
This
I
year
can
he's got
see
his
why
work
they
cut out
did
for
it,
him, So yeah.
but oh, you know what, Nori? I have
Yeah.
to ask you. I know I kind of mentioned it, but like DJ and Phil weren't there. So when they did that whole clip of Dable just getting frustrated with Daniel Jones, like, did you see that coming, or do you think that was
Yeah.
just because of Dable Jones? I'm sorry, Dable Jones. Daniel Jones just being bratty, or like I want your honest opinion on that one.
So there's some chess game going on because Dable knows that nobody in the NFL, and no one's disagreeing with me on this, nobody in the NFL has thicker skin than Daniel Jones. You've never seen that guy pissed off, emotional, upset, rattled for all the fucking abuse that he gets from everybody. Nobody rattles
Mhm.
that kid. So he knew he could take it. Because what's he going to do? Go yell at his offensive line? No, everybody else is doing it. So unfair as it is, he knows he could take it, and he throws everything on Daniel Jones. And then, sure enough, Daniel Jones doesn't blame his offensive line. He always takes like a man, and he lies, and he says, "Oh no, it's not on the line. It's on me." Yeah, it's on him to get sacked 11 fucking times. Yeah, all right, cool. So, again, the Flash couldn't work with that fucking offensive line. So, if you really know the Giants, it doesn't surprise you that Dable went off on Daniel Jones because he could take it.
If this becomes the whole season for Daniel Jones, do the Giants look to draft a quarterback
Why?
this offseason? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if they're getting frustrated with Daniel Jones,
It's just
costly interceptions
it's such
like
a
that.
not at you, but it's just such a frustrating question the Giants keep asking because let's say we get the number one pick, right?
Mhm.
Let's say we give Chicago some bullshit trade, we get the number one pick. Let's say we get Caleb Williams. Can Caleb Williams throw behind this offensive line?
Bingo.
Why throw him
Bingo.
out there? Why throw him out there to get Joe Burrow? I'm good.
Okay. That's awesome. I guess we're gonna end the week.
Yeah, but-
That's our
all
week
right.
5 predictions. I don't know how we follow that. So, next week we'll look at how we did in week 5. We will recap, or I'm sorry, we will predictions for week 6, and surprisingly, no bye-week report cards either. So for any of us, only 2 teams on bye next week. So Jacksonville, after playing 2 straight weeks in London, has got to come back and play a division game back in Jacksonville. Crazy next week. So, way to go, odds makers. So, or schedule makers, I should say. So, all right. Thanks everybody for joining us. We do appreciate it. Once again, Sports Minorities Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod, and also just search Sports Minorities on Facebook as well. So. Once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan, and go Stros, hashtag ready to rain. Let's do it. Tony, we got?
Chicken wing. Go Niner. 100-0. Fuck Dallas. I hate them all.
Nice.
I hope every Yankee gets traded but Aaron Judge.
Oh my
That too.
I'm
That too.
surprised they have not fired Aaron Boone yet.
No, I'm not, because Cashman has to have dirty laundry on the owners, because there's no way that me, Anthony, doing my job since 2009, I'm ineffective at it for 14 years, and I get to keep my job. So by some fucking blackmail, they're not getting rid of Brian Cashman, and they keep blaming the analytics people. Like it's wild. They're inept. So go Dodgers.
Oh, and where does Shohei Ohtani end up after this offseason?
Dodger
No.
Blue.
Not the Yankees. I wouldn't go there.
Dodger Blue.
Probably Dodger Blue, yeah.
God, I hope not.
And then just hand them the title right now. Yeah.
Can you imagine Mookie and Soe? Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Free Ohtani and free Trout, please.
Oh, free Mike Trout.
I don't know if Trout will ever leave the Angels.
He won't.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is Rob, by the way. Go Lions, and yeah, Dodger Blue all the way. Yeah.
And go Bucks. You like your Bucks.
Oh yeah, that team too.
Oh, by the way, Phillies completed the sweep, so they're facing the Braves.
The Braves.
Next round. Yep.
Go
Mike's
Braves.
supposed baseball team.
And Phil's
Calm down.
early, so.
Yep.
Good evening, DJ here. Cowboys fan. Fuck Mike. Fuck the Niners. Go Cowboys.
Wow.
Still gonna lose though. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Phil.
Yeah.
No, my turn. Oh,
Phil
Baker
shot.
Mayfield.
He's just shot. Like, this is crazy.
Baker Mayfield for MVP.
Oh my god.
Go
Can you
Jags.
imagine?
What's your problem?
Seriously. Like,
You got.
Can you imagine?
I forget. Phil's in London right now, so we have the long delay with the audio and stuff. So it's Jack.
nice.
God.
Thought he was just borrowing chicken wing his headset.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Good to have you back, Nori. Good to
See
be
you
back.
next week on the Sports Minorities Podcast. Enjoy the games this weekend, and it's 10:35 p.m. and OU still sucks. Hook 'em horns. Let's go.
Goddamn right.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities. Search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
I got nothing witty this week.
It's that bad for you.
It really is, man. Being a Giants fan just feels like you got head from a fucking, homeless person, and
Oh my god. Oh my god.
just
Oh
Feels
my
like
god.
you got head from
Like,
Baraka.
no. That might be better. 'Cause-
Like how you say he doesn't have nothing, and he's still rocking with it.
And then it's
Be better. Oh
his
my
natural. Look, it's talent. Nori's got talent. It's gotta give his talent. It's just there.
Thank
That's what
you,
it is.
Nori.
Oh my lord.
Thank you.
Yeah.